Hey folks, welcome you all to a new video. This is CA Ganesh Bharadwaj. So in this video, I'm going to explain what are all the changes in costing and FM between the old and the new syllabus for your CA intermediate exams, because many students have been having this doubt as in whether I can follow the old study material of the institute or should I follow the new study material. What are all the exact changes? So in this video I will try to clarify all the doubts that students generally have with regard to costing and FM between the old and the new syllabus. So let's get started. First, if you take financial management, in the old syllabus, there were a total of 10 chapters. Now, in the new syllabus that is applicable from May 2024 onwards, now there are only 9 chapters. That is, they have removed this chapter number 8, risk analysis in capital budgeting. Now, in the old syllabus, FM was tested under paper number 8A, right? And it was tested for 60 marks. Whereas in the new syllabus that is applicable from May 2024 onwards, financial management will be tested under paper 6A and it gets tested only for 50 marks. Are you clear with this? So out of these 10 chapters, they have removed this 8th chapter, risk analysis in capital budgeting. Technically speaking, it is not a very great reduction and all, because anyways, this 8th chapter, risk analysis in capital budgeting, is an extension of the 7th chapter only. One small leg of 7th chapter they have removed. That's all actually. Fine. So in terms of overall syllabus, overall in terms of the chapters, one chapter has been reduced, since from 60 marks, they have now brought it down to 50 marks, right? Now, apart from that, if you see in your overall study material, now some questions they have removed from the study material. So in the new syllabus, they have removed some questions from your old syllabus study material, and they have also brought into some new questions inside our new syllabus. For example, in capital structure decisions, in this chapter, 3 new questions they have introduced. Investment decisions, 2 new questions they have added. Dividend decisions, 2 new questions, and working capital, 1 question. So I went through the entire study material and I made these, I found out that these were the additions, and there were some deletions also. Some little deletions were there. So basically this is about the change. And of course, one more thing, now institute has told very clearly that for all the 6 papers in CA intermediate, 30% weightage will be for MCQs. So earlier there were no MCQs, now there will be MCQs, that is 30% of the overall paper. So as of now, there is no exact clarity as to whether it is going to be 15 marks of MCQ in FM and 15 marks for SM. So there is no exact clarity. Overall, they have said 30%. So for the time being, you can just take it as approximately 15 marks out of this 50 marks will come from your MCQ portion. So basically now the institute has shifted its actually approach from more of descriptive pattern to, yes, approximately 70% of the paper will be descriptive and 30% of the paper will be on an MCQ based pattern. So now the conceptual testing will be much higher than what it was before. Are you clear with this? So these are the technical changes in financial management. Now coming to your next question, sir, I am following the old syllabus study material, institute study material. Now, is it necessary for me to buy the new syllabus study material and follow? Now, with respect to changes, I'm telling you broadly, this chapter has been removed, but for that, every other chapters are there. And in these few chapters, some questions have been added. Overall, this is the difference. But my suggestion would be, maybe if you don't want to purchase the hard copy of the material, you may rather download the soft copy of the study material from the Board of Studies portal and you can use it. Preferable because now MCQs are also there, and at the end of every chapters they have added some MCQ questions. So I would suggest that it is preferable for you to use the new syllabus study material, institute study material, old syllabus study material. Now it's better not to use it because there have been some reductions, deletions and additions. So better follow the new syllabus study material. Are you clear with this? Fine. Next, sir, I have watched lectures, old syllabus lectures, financial management. If you have already watched the entire lectures for old syllabus study material from for the old syllabus in FM, predominantly that should suffice, that should be enough. But right now in the new syllabus, what, as I just told you, what they have kept is 30% weightage has been introduced for MCQs, which means content wise it might be the same, but in terms of the depth of knowledge you need to have, it will be slightly more as compared to the old syllabus. So my suggestion would be, if you have done some extra, if you've already covered the entire, if you've already watched some regular lectures completely, fully you've watched it before, then maybe an MCQ, for MCQs alone, you just follow separately, have that MCQ and do it separately. Sir, no sir, I have not prepared well FM before. Suggestible to watch the new lectures. Are you clear with this? Sir, only if I watch the lectures will I be able to clear the exam? Absolutely nothing of that sort. In my opinion, CA is a self-study course. CA is a self-study course. The only biggest value addition of attending a lecture is that now if you are doing a self-study, for you, you have 6 papers in total. So for you to figure out everything and do it by yourself is possible, but it takes a lot of time. Instead, if there is a faculty who is explaining you the subject, so there will be respective faculties for the respective subjects. So they will be expert in that subject. They will make the subject easy for you to understand. So the time taken will drastically reduce. This is the biggest value addition, and of course you will get conceptual clarity. These two are the major value additions of attending lecture. Only if you attend the lecture will you be able to crack the exams. Nothing of that sort. If you want, you can also do self-study. That's why I said clearly. So if you are a person who is doing self-study, please follow the new syllabus institute study material. Download it from the Board of Studies knowledge portal or place an order for the book. Clear with this? If you are a person who wishes to watch lectures, sir, I have already watched all the FM recordings fully, sir. Now, in that case, maybe you can just add on the MCQ portion and leave it. So, but my opinion, I'm talking about my lectures. Now only I'm talking about my lectures. So with respect to my lectures and my book, that is our lectures that we have right now. So what I have done is, in our handbook, I have incorporated a lot of new questions. So the entire study material, so the material which I have prepared, the handbook for financial management, I have changed it entirely. Earlier, I had about 120 pages, if I'm not wrong. Now, the handbook that I have published, the handbook that we have given you, is for about 390 to 400 pages. So I have included a lot of MCQs, a lot of numerical problems, additional questions for practice, theory and all. So, and in the lectures also, I have added some new examples and some illustrations. So if you are learning it, if you want to learn it from the scratch, better I would suggest that watch the new lectures, follow my new book. Are you clear with this? So this is one clarification I wanted to provide you with regarding financial management. That's about it. That's about your financial management. Now coming to costing, cost and management accounting. So if you see costing earlier under the old syllabus, so under the old syllabus, so costing was tested in paper 3, which was in group 1. It was tested for 100 marks. Now the only difference is, so the same costing paper, no changes with respect to the number of marks and all. So in the new syllabus applicable from May 2024 onwards, it is tested as paper 4 and now present in group 2, right? And it is tested for the same 100 marks. But right now, out of this 100 marks, 30 marks will come from MCQs. Are you clear with this? So 30 marks will be multiple choice questions, and these multiple choice questions will not be as simple as define cost and they will give 4 options, you need to tick one. Absolutely not. It will all be practical. It will be completely conceptual basis, and obviously costing and FM are all core papers in our course. So they will go in depth into the subject with respect to testing your conceptual knowledge. Are you clear with this? So as compared to the old syllabus, in the new syllabus, the manner of testing has been more conceptual. So now institute wants to test more on your analytical skills. Earlier itself, the standard of question paper in costing and FM was very good. Now, in my opinion, they have further improvised it by way of introducing MCQs. I don't think MCQs will be that, easy by choice, just by inky pinky ponky, you can just do something. Absolutely not. It will be analytical only, because institute has been maintaining its standards, so it will continue to do so. Are you clear with this? Now, coming to the syllabus wise difference, overall right now there are 15 chapters. Earlier also there were 15 chapters. Sir, what are the changes? Now, under the old syllabus applicable up to November 2023 exams, right? In this chapter 9 there was job and contract costing, right? Now, for the new syllabus, they have removed this chapter called as contract costing fully. So, contract costing is not applicable for CA Inter costing new syllabus. Clear with this? They have removed one full portion of this particular chapter number 9. They have removed. Job costing is there. Contract costing they have removed. Now, one more thing they have done. In chapter number 3, earlier in the old syllabus, the chapter name was called as employee cost. Now, in the new syllabus, they have added this employee cost and direct expenses. Are you clear with this? They have added one more portion called as direct expenses. So basically, they wanted to cover all the prime costs component, that is material, labor, and direct expenses. So direct expenses they have added. Sir, is this a very big addition? No, because this direct expense anyways, in the old syllabus, it came under cost sheet chapter. Now they have separately kept it under one, in chapter number 3, they have kept it under the second segment and called it as direct expense. But one change that they have made is they have introduced 2 additional questions with respect to direct expenses. Not great value addition and all, but yes, technically they have just changed it. Are you clear with this? This is one change that they have done. Apart from this, so they have removed contract costing, added one component called as direct expenses. Apart from this, they have in every chapter, almost every chapter, they have removed some questions, added some new questions with respect to the additions. In this chapter number 3, employee cost and direct expenses, I told you in this direct expenses component, they have added 2 questions. In cost sheet, in the institute study material, 1 question is added, new question. Cost accounting system, 1 new question. Unit and batch costing, 1 question. So contract fully removed, and job costing, 1 question they have added extra. Joint and byproducts, 2 questions extra. Service costing, 1 question extra. So overall, these are the changes with respect to the number of questions that have been included and deleted from the new syllabus study material. Are you clear with this? Now, sir, I am self-study student. I am going to prepare for my exam by myself. So what would be your suggestion? Should I follow the old material or new material? So in terms of the overall content, this is all the change. Removed. They have removed contract costing, added direct expenses. Some questions have been removed and deleted and added. That's about it. So can I manage? Yes, you can manage with the old material. But my suggestion would be, please at least download the new syllabus study material from the Board of Studies Knowledge portal, and please have a look at it once and see the changes. If you feel you can manage, you do it. But I would suggest it is better to follow the new syllabus study material, because now MCQs and all have been added. So from any corner of the book, they can ask you anything. So to be safe, my suggestion would be to follow the new syllabus study material completely. Clear with this? Now, coming to our lectures. Sir, I have been watching lectures, right? My lectures or anybody's lectures. Now, what should I do? Now, as I told you, syllabus wise, the changes are not much. Whereas the testing pattern wise, strategy wise, there are a lot of changes. With a lot of changes, as I told you, this MCQ, and the manner of testing is now going to become more analytical and all. So if you are very strong with the concepts, fundamental concepts, yes, I already know the entire subject costing. So now again, should I start everything from the scratch? Not required. You can just follow the MCQs alone. Maybe MCQs alone you try to solve by yourself. So that also, anyways, in my book I have given that our book is also available for download from our website. You can download that, and that MCQs alone you can do, or you can even pick the institute study material, solve this MCQs, and you can just go ahead. Sir, no sir, I am not that much confident in costing. I have not studied costing. Then please, it is better. And if you want to attend lectures, then yes, you can attend the lectures that are applicable exclusively for new syllabus. Now coming to our lectures. So in my lecture, what I have done is right now in costing handbook, I have actually incorporated all these new extra questions. I have incorporated apart from that past exam questions, and I have also kept some additional illustrations for conceptual understanding. So this way I have actually shuffled and reframed the entire material. So now the costing material, I think our handbook is for about 500 pages, I think so. So fully the entire book has been shuffled, and we have included a total of about 300 questions which will be solving the classroom. So this is what is the coverage, and apart from that about 150 MCQs also we will be doing it in the classroom. So with respect to the lectures, so I have actually made some new changes in the handbook as well as in the lectures. The coverage will be slightly more as compared to the old recordings. So you can decide accordingly. So this is what is the clarification that I wanted to give you. So overall, if you see, these are the changes in costing and effect. So functionally not much of changes, but yes, the exam testing pattern has been changed slightly. And now, right now, Institute is focusing more on the conceptual and the analytical portion. Are you clear with this? So I hope I have clarified many of your questions, many of your doubts. So if you still have any doubts, you can feel free to reach out to us, right? So on that note, I'm signing off in this video. I will see you all in the next one. Thank you all so much, and bye-bye.